I'm from DS Criminology of 1DR03. I am Kimberly Bombita, your presenter.
I'm Tracer Salazar, the scenario developer.
I am Alvin Xavier, the Kantian analyst.
I am Rodens Palines, and I'm the creative designer.
And I am Keira Miscal, your devil's advocate.
You are a criminology intern working in a police investigation unit. One evening, you're asked to help track down a key witness in a case involving a violent gang. Unexpectedly, that witness turns out to be your closest friend. Your friend confesses that he witnessed the crime. He's afraid the suspect will retaliate if he talks. He begs you to lie to the authorities, to say you don't know where he is. He says, "Please, if they find out I'm cooperating, I might not live to see tomorrow."
Please, don't tell them. I'm here. Just say you haven't seen me. Please, you know what they are capable of.
You freeze. You know your duty as intern to uphold the law, report honestly, and assist investigators. But you also know what might happen if you speak. You ask yourself, is it right to lie if the truth could cost someone their life? This is where Kant's moral philosophy comes in. What would be the ethical choice? To protect a life by lying, or to preserve truth and duty, no matter the risk? This is the moral dilemma we will now analyze.
Let us apply Immanuel Kant's categorical imperative to determine the morally right course of action. Kant's ethics is based on reason, duty, and universal moral law. It has three core formulations: universality, treating others as ends, and autonomy. Let's analyze the situation using each one. The first formulation is called universalizability. Kant said, act only according to that maxim, whereby you can at the same time will that it should become a universal law. If everyone lied to protect a friend, then lying would become normal. Truth would lose its value, and justice systems would break down. Therefore, lying in this case cannot be universalized. The second formulation is humanity as an end. Kant said, act in a such way that you treat humanity, whether in your own person or in the person of any other, always as an end and never as a means only. If you lie to the investigator, you are using them as a tool, not respecting their right to truth or their role in delivering justice. The third formulation is autonomy. Kant said, act only so that your will can regard itself at the same time as making universal law. As a rational person, you are capable of choosing right from wrong based on reason, not emotions. If you lie, you are letting fear and personal loyalty control you, instead of acting on principle. Based on all three formulations of the categorical imperative, we conclude that the intern has the moral duty to tell them the truth. No matter how painful or risky the consequences, Kant reminds us, doing is right is not always easy, but it is always necessary.
But let's consider another perspective. What if? What if the witness is murdered because you told the truth? Is Kant really saying that your duty to tell the truth is more important than a person's life? Or isn't also your moral duty to protect life? And what if in the process, your lie saves someone without harming anyone else? Should it be moral too? Kantian ethics seems too rigid. Shouldn't consequence
To fair question, but Kant will respond that morality is not about practicing outcomes. It's about doing what is right. If we lie to protect someone, we might save them, but we also break the very foundation of truth and justice.
Sure.
Kant reminds us that we cannot control the world, but we can control our will. We are not responsible for the outcome. We are responsible for our moral duty. Therefore, our conclusion as a group in this, the intern must tell the truth. It is the only ethical action based on the principles of universal law, human dignity, and rational autonomy. What lesson does this teach future law enforcement?
It teaches that moral duty must come before personal interest. Law enforcers should act based on principles of truth, justice, and fairness, not on emotions or relationships. Integrity builds public trust.
How does Kantian ethics apply in the real world?
Kantian ethics guide people to make consistent and principled decisions, especially in professions like law enforcement. It reminds us that morality is about doing what is right even when it's hard, and treating every person with respect and dignity.
What if you were in the intern's place?
If I were in the intern's position, I would feel torn, but I would still tell the truth. As difficult as it may be, my duty to uphold justice and follow moral law must come first. Protecting one person at the cost of justice for all is never right. We would like to thank you for listening to our presentation. We hope this helped you understand how Kantian ethics applies to real-life dilemmas in criminology.
Always remember, do what is right, not what is easy. Thank you.